Hey everyone, welcome to another $1,000 strap search. I don't have $1,000 in singles. If you watched my previous video, you know I had to get a bunch of money together in order to pick up the hoard that I have been redistributing out to everybody who was interested in that stuff. I'll get more to that later, but that's why you don't see the $1,000 in singles. I went through the 1,000 in singles, and then I had to take them back to the bank right away to help pay for these. But I do have the stuff that I found. And of course, before I show you what I found, let's talk about this week's tip. This week's tip, I'm going to go with share the wealth. That's what I did this week, and this has just been a really incredible week for me. I had the two monster finds, the singles and then the small head bills. I filmed the video with the small head bills, and so many of you reached out wanting to give those bills homes. I started off with I think 94 notes, and I'm down to 30. But once again, I'll get to those later. The point is, when you have a gargantuan find like I did, yeah, you can sit back and try to make some money off of it and try to squeeze people for every little bit, and then people end up being disappointed because some of the stuff may not be that good. Or you can do what I did on these. I pulled out a couple that I liked, and I let people pick and choose what they wanted to add to their collection at face value plus shipping. If you have a cool find, share it. Don't sit there and think that you have to make 1,000,000% on every single thing you do, because well, that's a business, and most of us are in this because it's a hobby. Hobbies are supposed to be fun, not not, oh, how much can I make off of this? So that was the attitude I took toward these bills, and hopefully you guys will also breathe more life into that attitude in your own collecting. Anyway, let's take a look at what I found. Start off, I found tip money. Yep, somebody wrote tip money and the date that it was a tip on there. Nothing special about the bill. I'm always amused whenever I find social outcries on money. It's just a snapshot of society. Stamp big money out of politics. Another stamp on a bill. Once again, I just am amused whenever I see stuff like that on money, because obviously I get to see a lot of money. Did find some trinaries. This one's 5s, 7s, and 8s. This one is also a trinary, 6s, 7s, and 9s. A little bit older, 2006. Another trinary, 0s, 3s, and 6. 2s, 3s, and 9s. 0s, 7s, and 8s on this one. 5s, 6s, and 7s. And then I found quads, quad 2s right there. This one's quad 5s. Did come up with quad 6s, and it does have a 5th 6 at the end. And quad 7s as well. This one's pretty crisp. My stars. That just sounds funny. This one, really crisp G note, star note. Another crisp one from 2017. Star note, I like seeing Kansas City. You don't see a whole lot of stuff with a J on it. I and J are the two shortest runs. I's are worth quite a bit because they don't make very many of those at all. K star note from 2013. This one's a little weak. But yeah, I did come up with quite a few stars in this bundle. And let's see, still 2013. This one I've got high hopes for, starting with 3 zeros. If that's a number, that's 51,453. So that has potential to be an extremely low number star number, an extremely short printed number. I'll have to look that up and find out. But you guys saw how I do my star note lookups. I wait till I have a whole stack of them, and then that way I'm more likely to find something. Let's see, another one. This is from 2013. And normally I don't pull bills this new. This one's a 2003, 2003 A. It's just in really, really good shape. It's really crisp, good paper quality, and I wanted to compare this one to what I've got in my book, so I pulled that one. If it's not a keeper, I will throw it back in circulation. Some of the older notes I did find, this one is 1999. This one's pretty weak, 1988A. And the oldest note in the group from 1981. It's been handled, but it still has a little bit of firmness to the paper, so that's pretty good. It's a G from Chicago, so I have a lot of notes from Chicago, so it's probably not going to be an upgrade, but I did find it, and it's something that you can also find. So, what did I pull out from my safety deposit box? I've been doing so many small heads and stuff like that that I decided I'm gonna bring out something a little newer. Most of the notes you've seen me handled are about 1950. This one is actually from 1953, so it's 3 years newer than everything I've had on here over the last week. This is a 1953A silver certificate. It's a $5 silver certificate, and one of the first things you're going to know, aside from the blue seal indicating silver certificate and silver certificate written right across the top, is it is a star note. Now, one of the reasons I wanted to bring this note out is not because this note is worth $1 million or anything like that, but this note my uncle found in a book when he was moving some stuff around. This note was placed in a book just sitting there for who knows how many years. And he stumbled across it, and he was going to spend it until he remembered that I collect old money. So he got a hold of me and said, "Hey, I got a old $5 bill. I was wondering if it was worth anything. You know, I'll let you have it if you want." So he gave this one to me, and turns out it was a star note. I mean, I was excited to see that it was a silver certificate, but being a star note as well, that is pretty cool. Taking a look at the back of this one, it's pre-1957, so it does not have the motto "In God We Trust" on the back. It does have a couple little creases in it, but overall it's in pretty good shape. A little bit dirty, but still. Found in a book. Don't know how many years it was sitting in there. So speaking of books, let's take a look at the book and see what it has to say. Any guesses? Let's see, take that out of there. There it is, right down there. And we gotta turn the page and see the chart for it. Right there on the top. Now mine is a 1953A, so, and with the star you're looking at 1656 star is the number on that one. With Priest and Anderson, they made 12.9 million of these notes, and in VG8 it starts out at $13. 12 is 18, VF20 puts it at 25, and mine's probably somewhere between there, the $18 and $25 range. And if you go all the way to gem, you're talking $150 on that particular note. So not a bad find for just opening a book. You never know. Which gives me yet another hint. When you go to garage sales, or if you go to garage sales, if you go to any kind of thrift store or stuff, thumb through the books. You never know what kind of bookmark you might find. So that's what I've got for this week as far as my $1,000 strap search goes. Those of you who have been following my channel over the last couple days know, of course, that I'm having my giveaway all through the month of September. If you make a short video showing the highest serial number you found, if yours is the highest, you're gonna win. You're gonna win one of my prizes I'm giving away. You can check out the video that on my giveaway for the information there. The other thing is the hoard that I've got left. I want to thank you guys for helping me clear that out. I have to go to the bank right after I finish uploading this, and I just want to show you guys that I'm not going to show any addresses here, but these are all the packages that I have to send out, and I filmed the video talking about this less than 24 hours ago, and I've got 7 packages here. I've got one that I sent out yesterday. I've got 2 more that still have to be packed because they haven't paid yet, but yeah, that is you guys. That is you guys saving old currency from being destroyed. And this is all that's left. There were 94 notes. We're down to 30. And if there's anything you see here that you want, just drop me a line and we'll set it up. My previous video tells how I'm doing the pricing, but I'll just run through these real quick and you can see what's left. Because I am really excited to get these notes home. Yeah, some of them do have some writing on them. Some of them have some creases. They aren't garbage. The ones that are garbage, I am returning to the bank. I did have some that are in really bad shape with major writing, major inking, major marker marks. Some of them have torn corners. Those are the ones that I am taking back to the bank, but all these were the ones that were much better. They're all from 1950, varying series. 1950, 1950A. B, C, D, and E. I've got a couple of the 50s as you saw early on. Mostly I have 20s left. I'm just looking to get face value plus shipping. And if you're using PayPal, PayPal charges like a 3% fee. So as long as I'm not losing money on these, you can add these to your collection. Because my plan was to take them back to the bank, but if I do that, I know they're just going to get destroyed. So once again, your opportunity to have some older notes at face value. I got them from my bank for face value. I'm passing my find on to you guys. And there's, I think, only 3 10s left. Yep. That's it. If you see anything you like, just jot down that serial number, drop me a line, and we'll get it set up for you. Guys, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for helping me find homes for this. I appreciate you guys watching. Like I said, the outpouring for all this stuff was just incredible. I can't believe how many emails and messages I got and all the kind words from people hearing that I'm trying to save these rather than just, dump them back off at the bank. And the fact that I'm not really trying to screw anybody over as far as charging $500 for a $10 bill. Guys, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you next week.